Welcome aboard, and thank you for tuning in to the Heavy Metal Truckers. We are your hosts. I am Dobby, and this is Doppler, and you're chill. Or is it
For
Comfort?
well, both.
Oh.
All right, let's go.
Where
Where are we at?
I thought you were going to say something. Anyways,
I don't remember.
so in this video, we are taking a look at the next single from Judas Priest, which is the Serpent and the King. And this will be their fourth single they've released. So we're going to take a gander at it. This is Judas Priest, the Serpent and the King. God damn. Whew. I'll let you go first, because
I really only have one complaint, really, and that's, again, basic chorus. That's been an issue on this whole album, just about. Which, I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but it's...
I get where you're coming from. However, I would prefer a basic chorus that's good and solid compared to one that they try and do a little extra, and it just gets lost.
Now, the last two times I went through the chorus where they brought the, I don't want to say backing because it's really not, because it's still Rob doing it.
The doubling.
Yeah, that improved it a lot. I kind of wish they had done that through the whole song.
Those fucking melodies that he put in, like the counter melodies, were good.
Yeah,
that is classic Priest. Fucking classic.
That definitely elevated the chorus for me. I wish they had done that through the whole song.
Yeah. Now, this so far sounds like it could be one of the best tracks on this record, and it was such a kind of nostalgic feeling to most of the tracks on Firepower. It even, for me, came close to either reminiscing either Painkiller or Screaming for Vengeance.
Yeah, I got some Painkiller vibes in there. Part of that was because of the vocals.
Yeah.
And I was kind of surprised, going along with what you're saying, when I was listening to it, I was sitting there thinking, I'm kind of wondering why they didn't release this one first.
I know why. So,
well, besides the labels telling them which one to put out.
Yeah. Well, because it's the same kind of philosophy that I would have. Put out the okay ones first. That way, whenever you put out a damn good one, it really gets people hyped up.
I agree with that to an extent, but you also run the risk of losing people's interest before you get there.
You do, however, you could lose people's interest before they get there. However, the reason it works for Priest is because they are a household metal name.
Yeah.
If
you're as big as they are, it's easier to get away with.
If you're a smaller group, that doesn't have a chance in hell to work as you would hope it would.
Yeah. And they're far from the only band that's ever done it. I can think of many that have not released their best song first. Which, if you're a well-known band, I can see why you might do it. But this song felt more like a lead single for the album than the other ones they put out.
Now, I will say this is, aside from Crown of Thorns, personally, this is my favorite track so far. Mm-hmm. Like, Panic Attack was not bad at all. Pretty solid.
I like Panic Attack, with the exception of the chorus.
Yeah.
Like, I love the verses in that one. I don't like the verses in this one, too.
Yeah. Like, even, like, when it comes to the lyrical standpoint, because half the time I don't even pay attention to the lyrics just because and I've spoken to my wife about this. Like, it's just a bunch of words people put together, and then as long as it's cohesive, run with it.
Yeah, no, I actually paid attention to the lyrics in this one, and for the most part, I actually enjoyed the lyrics.
Yeah, it was solid, but then again, Rob is a hell of a lyricist. He always has been. I mean, especially if you go back to the early days, like, there was a lot of hidden pain that he put in his lyrics because of being in the closet.
Yeah, but I will agree with what you said, that this song feels very classic Priest. Like, there's no denying, if you've heard, even if you've only heard a couple songs from Priest in your entire life, if you heard this, you would know immediately who it was.
Oh, absolutely. Like, as far as, like, the Firepower album, this had a blend of both Spectre and Necromancer for me. It was just so good. But, yeah, and it still is amazing to me. I don't know how much Glenn is actually doing with this album, especially with this Parkinson's going on, but
yeah, like I said, I know he recorded everything you hear on the album is him and Richie,
but it's just like just him and his, like, as advanced as his Parkinson's is, this is incredible.
You know, I know he can still play at times. Like, I told you not too long ago, a couple months ago, he came on stage and actually performed like a couple songs. I think it was like the encore of a show he came on.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he just can't do it for,
like, days, months on end.
Right, like he can't. He might not even be able to do it for a full entire show, for all I know. But
yeah, exactly.
He definitely can't do it. That's why they have Andy come in and fill. So.
But yeah, this is just so good and well worth the wait for me. Well worth it. But
album comes out in 2 weeks.
It's gonna be ready when I get home. When we get home.
Yeah. It comes out the week before we go home.
Oh fuck yeah, I'm excited now.
Yeah.
Granted, I'll probably have the digital download for it already, but
you'll probably have already listened to it in the truck.
Which motherfucker, they've already released they're getting ready to release a I think it's them, a special edition that, like, for, I don't know if it's for overseas or just in general, a special edition that has 3 bonus tracks. I'm like, motherfucker.
Was it them that I was looking at? That was the Japan had extra tracks. It might have been them.
It might be because
somebody's doing it.
They do that most of the time. But anyway, we hope you enjoyed this as much as we did, and yeah, see you guys in the next one. Keep rolling heavy.